Please welcome one of the nicest people in show business, Jim Parsons.
I'm Jim Parsons, and tonight I will be working the phone banks and also doing a piece with Eric Stonestreet talking about lung cancer. I quit smoking about 2.5 years ago. I'm really happy about that and encourage other people to do the same. I wrote on the board in honor of my friend Grant's mother, who had ovarian cancer.
Hi, we're here to tell you about lung cancer.
And they said, make it funny.
But no, they didn't.
This was awesome. It was really an honor to be a part of and fun to talk to people. It was incredible. I would do it again. Thank you. If you want to get involved, you can go to standuptocancer.org and start a fundraising team. I'm Jim Parsons, and I stand up to cancer.
The biggest difference, I would say, between me and the character I'm playing right now is that I don't think I'm as unaware of the effect of my words and actions on somebody else's feelings.
Jim was a very adventurous little boy, loved to make believe, very friendly, loved to play, loved to make believe, knew from the age of 3 that he wanted to be an actor. He loved Star Wars when he was little and had tons of little Star Wars figures and used every little spare box in our house to make little houses for them and space capsules for them and things like that.
Anytime I had friends over, it was like, you know, brand new actors who would come into our house, and he would script us and write a little script for what we needed to do, whether we were running a restaurant in the kitchen or whatever he wanted us to do. He'd tell us when to come in and what to say and how to act, and we always did it.
And they
were
always
very
did it. I could never figure that out, but they always went along with it. We joked that the theater teacher saw him more than we did because I never had to worry about him running the streets or being gone somewhere he shouldn't be because he was here practicing most of the time, rehearsing.
Jim was my student from 1989 to 1991, his junior and senior year in high school. And Jim is perhaps the funniest person I have ever known. He's one of those people that when he's on stage, he lights up the entire stage. It's hard to watch anybody else because Jim occupies the entire stage.
Jim has taken home 2 prestigious Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe for Best Lead Actor in a Comedy Series, just to name a few.
It has not gone to his head at all. He is so down to earth, and you know, when he comes home, you know, he's just a normal guy. He just wants to go to Lupi Tortillas and go eat Mexican food because they don't have good Mexican food in California.
Charlotte!
Hey, Charlotte.
If I had a superpower, it would have to be being able to eat anything I want and stay skinny.
And I would just spread joy.
And he is so talented and
he's
such a
talented,
terrific guy,
and he's
isn't
very,
he?
very humble. He's an incredibly thoughtful and intelligent person. He's not like Sheldon. People always ask me that.
Yeah, they do.
I think I can speak for Bill Prady and Steve Malero, the cast, everybody who works on The Big Bang Theory, that for 8 years, Jim's not only been an award-winning actor, but he has been a wonderful, wonderful, warm, and supportive presence on the stage. It's been the greatest experience of my career to be part of this show, to be able to go to work and just hang out with such extraordinary and wonderful, loving people. It's hard to imagine the impact that you've had, and but you know, this is a small testament to the fact that your work is forever, and it comes from a good place. And I'm so deeply proud of you. I'm so happy to be part of this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Very kind. The thing that I appreciate the most about Jim is that even though he starred in a production called The Normal Heart, he actually has the opposite. He has an extraordinary heart. And the thing that I both admire most about you, appreciate most about you, and I love most about you is how generous you are, how supportive you are, how giving you are, and how much you care about people around you, people around our world, your generosity, the Motion Picture Television Fund, your support of Glesson. There are just so many things that you do to make people's lives better. First and foremost, every week, with these amazing people, making people laugh and bringing something great into their life, but also with what you do with your celebrity and with your charity. So I just want to say thank you so much. We all appreciate you in many, many ways.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Who knew this shy kid from Texas, the guy later voted friendliest in his class, would one day become one of the most loved stars on TV?
Back in 2010, we took your mom to your high school, and she was incredibly proud of you. Watch what she said.
Jim is a perfect example of how a dream can come true. I'm gonna cry. Wait, we have to stop.
I never like to see her cry. It means a lot to me.
It was in high school where the 41-year-old got his start doing plays.
I wasn't the coolest person in the school by any measure. Luckily, never experienced a wedgie or something. My father was extremely loyal, very hardworking. His family and his friends were extremely important to him. He would literally do anything for us. He passed away in 2001. It was from a car accident. He was 52, and I was 28. I think my father would be intensely interested in this. Because family was so important to my father, I'd really like to do this for him, in honor of his memory. I've invited my mother, Judy, to meet me in New York to help me review my dad's family history. My great-grandmother.
And her name was Jean Hacker. And this is Jean Hacker's death certificate.
Oh, wow. Born in New Orleans, mother. Adele Druitt. Father's name, Charles Hacker. So I think we have to go to New Orleans.
I hope you have a wonderful journey.
Thank you very much. I love you.
I love Jim Parsons. He's the sweetest guy ever, and he's really funny. So I'm really happy he's going to be in an episode of iCarly, and I love him on The Big Bang Theory.
Welcome to Access Hollywood. Hello, how are y'all doing? Hello. How's it going? How's it going? Is this recess? What would I sign?
3, 2, 1. Still, he took the plunge.
No problem at all, thank you.
This happens a lot?
Yeah, I mean, it happens a fair amount. It depends.
When I personally have so many friends who I only talk to through texting or email or Facebook, what is lost in that? You know what I mean? What do we lose in that being your sole form of communication with somebody? And therefore, what is gained in the very intimate, even if simple, human-to-human contact like we're doing right now, you know?
I had wanted to do an animated film, as it were, and then the first thing they showed me was a drawing of the little alien character, O. And my only hesitation was that I loved the look of him so much that I thought, somebody better should do this, really bring life to this adorable guy. Aww. And then as we began working on it, I really realized, I think it's the sweetest story with a really nice, important lesson of don't prejudge people.
Gotcha!
What for? You did this! I am Boov.
I know what you are.
These two characters come at it really kind of hard-headed about who each other are and end up really close by the end of the film.
No, it's really sweet story. It's gorgeous. And there's points where I was trying not to cry. I was like, oh my God, I'm actually crying.
Oh, that's very sweet. Yeah, I think it's really touching.
To my nephew, Michael, happy birthday. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your party. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Hey. That's very exciting. That's very touching, too. Yeah, I love, more than I can tell you, getting to play Sheldon every week. And the only reason I get to do that, though, is because of you. And so I want to thank you for watching Big Bang. Thank you for watching with your family. Thank you for watching with your friends. It's the only reason I get to do this, and I really love doing it. And thank you for this surfboard. I don't surf, but but I promise to love this board as if I were Laird Hamilton because it came from you. Thank you.
My favorite favorite moment of the season was also with Mayim, but it's not something that made it, well, it is on film, but you wouldn't know what was going on. We had to do a scene, do you remember this? We're sitting, I won't say where we're sitting because okay, God, I'm sorry. There was, Mayim and I were attending an event type thing, and the person that we were watching do this event, he kept staring at us, and he was saying all of his lines directly to the actor was, and it was really hard to do. Like, he'd stare at us while we were acting.
He was supposed to be
I'm not explaining it.
He was supposed to be making
Yeah.
a speech, speaking to a group of people.
Yeah.
But whenever they were filming just me and Jim,
Yeah.
he wasn't pretending like he was speaking to everyone. He was looking
He was
directly
just staring at us while we're acting. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to look just to the right of his head. You look to the right of his head, too. So both of us had to look over here so we wouldn't have to look at him straight in the eye.
We had to agree where we were going to pretend he was, though, so one of us wasn't looking this way and the other that way.
Thank you for helping me with that story, too. That was horrible. You saved that whole thing. Kaylee, you're next.
Jeannie, you play with the heart of a champion, so you probably don't need good luck, but I'm here to wish it for you anyway. Good luck today. Go get a win! The most beautiful thing about Kaylee is how kind she is as a person. She manages to be both physically beautiful and a funny actress, and handles things like celebrity events very well, takes them all in stride. She really takes care to be as nice to people as she can be, and I have never seen her in a situation where she would ever hurt somebody's feelings.
Jim is one of my favorite people on this earth, honestly, and we've gotten to have a really special relationship, and being able to do this shoot with him today was really fun, kind of getting away from what we do every day and having a little bit more fun and doing something different. He's, I adore him. All right, singer who sang Oops, I Did It Again.
I know, I kept thinking, why? Guys, don't be this.
I know, it was, it's the same thing with the entrances, everything's,
It's too good.
It is, it's part of it.
Hey, Jeffrey. My name is Jim Parsons. Nathan Pruski is my brother-in-law. He told me about you and about what's going on over there at Service First today. And I'm sorry I can't be there in person to say this, but I did want to take the opportunity to thank you for your service to our country. It's hard to express what it means to both myself and everybody else. Welcome home. Congratulations on the new wheels. I hope you enjoy them and they treat you well. And happy holidays and have a great new year. Again, thank you.
I got a letter from a viewer that I want to share with you. Love things like this. It says, hi, Ellen. My son Jesse's best friend Jasmine was diagnosed in 2011 with a rare brain tumor. She has undergone 3 surgeries and flies to Boston for radiation therapy. She lives at home with her mom, Lisa, who struggles to pay the bills. Recently, Jesse celebrated his bar mitzvah and got $5,000. He donated it all to Jasmine and her mom. They are both amazing children and love your show. I've been truly blessed to have them in my life. Thank you for taking the time to read our story. Sincerely, Leanna. I understand you have a favorite show. What show is it?
The Big Bang Theory.
And who's your favorite character on that show?
Sheldon.
Sheldon, you like Sheldon a whole lot? A lot of people like Sheldon.
Yeah.
He's very funny, very cool. Sheldon, where are you? Hey, Jim.
Hi.
How about this story?
This is insane. I can't tell you how lucky I feel to meet both of you. You're so inspiring. You, Jasmine, you are so courageous. And you, Jesse, you really might be, no offense, the best person I've ever met, you know? My heart swells to be here with you. Oh, and because of that, I have brought you a couple of baskets of swag. Can we have it? Thank you.
Wow. Jim can hold that.
You know, I'm not even clear exactly what's in here, but it all is show related, and might not have been the first thing I dressed you in, but that's lovely.
That's awesome.
But also, I wanted to invite both of you tomorrow to come. I'll give you a tour of our set.
Oh, wow.
And you can watch. We do a Friday run-through, and it'll be very rough because we don't tape till Tuesday, so you'll get to see us warts and all, but you deserve to. So please, please come if you can.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so
Are you kidding?
much.
No, I'm very. I think you're both so special. It makes me nervous to be out here because I want to say everything just right because y'all deserve it to be just right. So.
Very special.
Wow.
Thanks for being here, Jim. I appreciate it.
No, thank you.
Hi, Nicole. It's Jim Parsons here. I just wanted to say hi. I'm really sorry to hear that you're feeling so badly, but I wanted to tell you that I'm thinking of you and that I'm so glad that you've been enjoying Big Bang for so long and that hopefully it brings laughs to you and to your family and to your friends. All right. Hello from New York, and mwah.